Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter, the Toxicity DLC. We're ticking along nicely. In between episodes I did a little bit of work. A couple of things were unlocked while I was doing that work, but I ran around with the T1 miner trying to find locations where I could mine things, especially looking for aluminium and uranium. Couldn't find any, so I suppose I'll have to rely on the rockets and get the mapping stuff sorted out. Anyway, that's one of those things. Let's have a look at what we got. So, T4 heaters unlocked. T4 drillers unlocked. We got the flower spreader T2, need to sort that out. And we've unlocked the gas extractor, which we can't do anything with yet because we don't have the zeolite. As far as progression goes, we are at 407 MTI. Everything's ticking along nicely. Biomass maybe could get picked up a bit. And obviously oxygen and heat, but we'll fix that shortly. And the difference between the T3s and the T4s on heat and pressure are something phenomenal. But so are the building requirements. Anyway, so I made some super alloy. So today I want to head over. There's like a cave type entrance over on that side. It looks like a fairly big facility in there. I want to clean that out and obviously boost everything to the max. So there's a lot to do. Let's get stuck in. First thing we need is the T4 heater. And if we have a look at what we need for it, 3 super alloys, 2 iridium rods, and an explosive powder. So let's grab that. Now let's have a look at the difference. The heat generated on a T3 heater is 28.5. T4 heater, 538. I am not entirely sure, but that looks like about 27 times the amount. It's pretty big. If we look at the drill, 0.25 to 25 on heat and on pressure, 17 to 459. Yeah, I'm not even going to try and do the maths on that. I just know that it's so much better. And we could rip all of these small ones down and put one big one down and we'll still have a net positive. So we are going to get the heater up first. So we have super alloy and I did find some tungsten around, so we've got some of that. And I have some explosive powder. So let's go and put one big heater down. And I'm actually going to rip up the small ones because I need those resources back. So this is the one. And these do go outside, so we don't need a building for it. I think for now I'm going to just put it out over here. There you go. And then I'm going to go and break down all of the heaters in our little heat room because we don't need these anymore. And we also save a bit on power. Good. Now this room can be repurposed or broken down for materials. And I'm just going to go and pop all of these materials in the boxes where they belong. Well, before we do that, let's have a look at what that's done. So heat, we've actually gone up by replacing those, I think, 5 heaters with 1. Cool, I'm all offloaded now. So let's just have a look at the pressure so that we know what it was. 11,500. Now the T4 drill is super expensive. 6 super alloys and 3 osmium. So we're not going to be able to do a lot of that. It's 6 super alloys and 3 osmium. And I'm going to go and put it down next to these and immediately break these ones down. And this is quite chunky. I found a spot for it. And then these can go. And that was 7 of the small ones. Let's go and see what that has done. We were at 11,500. We are now at 48,000. And that's just 1 T4 drill versus 7 T3 drills. So big up there and we saved some space. Now obviously there's a fuse there as well. So that has upped things. Now I've got a little bit of a problem because I need another chest. I have run out of space for iron and titanium. I'll just shove those in there. Good. Now the next thing that I'm going to do, let's have a look at the seed spreaders. So we've got 3 flower spreaders. Sorry, it's the flower spreaders, not the seed spreaders. The flower spreaders, T2, they make 161 oxygen and 9.2 plants. The T2s, 325 oxygen and 43 plants. So a fairly good difference. So if I replace all 3 of those, and I think they all have golden seeds, then we should be good. Let's see what they need. Right, so they're going to need super alloy and fertilizer. Now I will get some fertilizer back from those guys when I break them down, but I do have 6 fertilizer. Looks like I need a little bit of water and another 6 super alloys. So it's getting pricey on super alloys. And then I need water. I'll take 3 from there. And then we need another 3. So 1, 2, 3. And that should be enough for them. So I'm going to rip these ones out and replace them. All right, take the seed, break it down, and put one of these down. I think it covers a bigger area. Pop that seed in. Cool, 1 done. Second one, seed out, break down, put that in. And I didn't actually check what it was before. But you can go look back at the video. It will be more. Seeds in there. Oh, that's a tusker. Wait, did I not bring... Oh, I didn't bring that other golden seed back from that side. Oh, that's silly. Oh, that's fine though. I'll take this over to there and drop that seed in. And that should give us a relatively good boost. Yeah, not bad. I think we're somewhere around 5,000 or 6,000. It's obviously not as dramatic as the pressure and heat, but yeah, it's good. But we also now do have a bit of a boost on biomass as well. I am not going to put any more flower spreaders down because tree spreaders will come and they are so much better than the flower spreaders. Anyway, in terms of unlocks, there's the tree spreader tier 2, which comes at 6 ppm. We are very far away from that. Biomass screen, orbital info screen, that's not important. Seed spreader is pretty important. That comes at 650 and we are shooting our way there right now. And then the T2 ore extractor that comes at 364. We have a high pressure at the moment, so we could get there pretty quickly. But now I can go and drop off things that I don't need anymore. And I've recovered a little bit of super alloy. So that goes in there. Wait, does it? No, it doesn't. So that goes in there. Hoping to find a little bit more osmium. But we are good for now. And we have 3 fertilizers back, and I'm just going to pop the water in there. Good. I forgot to mention, I've put a little bit of thought into the main base. Not much, but I have an idea of what I want to do, so we'll start that as well. It just means I have to make a lot more super alloy. But we have a little solar farm that we can rip down, and we'll be able to make quite a lot of super alloy with that. We'll have to take an advanced crafter with us, put it into a box nearby there. I think we'll need to take some titanium with. But other than that, all good. So, that area that I want to go to over there, I think it has around 43 or 47 pieces of goo that need to be cleaned, but it looks quite big. So we're going to head over there and sort that out quickly. I am kitted out. I will take a bit of food, bit of extra food, bit of extra water. I don't need any more oxygen. I don't think I'm going to need purification capsules, but I'm going to take one anyway. You never know. And with all of our extra iron and titanium... Oh, I need 2. Oh, what? Oh, hang on, I need to offload everything that I'm carrying right now because this is a super alloy storm and I'm gonna chance it. Let's food, water. Where are they falling? Lots over here. I'm probably gonna get hit, but it's worth the risk. Oh, yes. Well, here we go. I got hit already. I am picking up the lots. Oh, I'm not gonna make it, am I? I have to go and eat. Damn, because these things despawn so quickly, so you got to pick them up. I need to take a bit of extra food with me, because, yeah, I'm going to get hit. The storms don't last very long, and then soon after the storm they despawn, so you really have to be quick. Right, good. Oh, damn, I got hit again. These storms are also very intense. Oh no, am I dying? I am. Darn it. Alright, back in. I have a box. I'm not going to go running after it immediately, because I want to go and pick these things up as quickly as possible. Darn it, they're already gone. Oh man, that's a bit sad. Yeah, they despawn so quickly. Oh, wait, there's more. Alright, I did manage to get a few more. There's some, and if I can get a lot, then I don't have to worry about making them for a while. Alright, I don't see any more. And I've got a drop box over here that has some. Take a quick run to the other side, see if they lasted any longer over there. I saw some fall around this area. And they roll, so you always want to kind of look down, like into valleys. No, that's not any... Yeah, I think they're done. I think they're gone. That's it, it's over. But that was very welcome, and the fact that we're starting to get those storms now is really good. That means that I don't have to worry so much about making super alloys. Look at that. It's got to the point where they basically need their own box. So that's what I'll do. I'm going to move that over to there. Oh dear, this is going to have to overflow. But we got almost a full box of super alloys. What a winner. Anyway, back to where we were. I was just getting one more piece of silicon. Silicon is... it's the first box there. Okay, one more piece of silicon. That's what we need for that. I am not going to do anything else right now. I was going to think about setting up a crafting machine near the solar panels, but now I don't really need to. So let's make sure that first of all our storage is empty, which it is not. Oh, this was from the mine. And we're going to head out to this other location that needs to be cleaned up. Okay, so we are kind of heading northwest from our base, and there's this entrance type thing over here. Now, I'm hoping that this is the best angle of attack. I think it might be. So I will park and I'm going to build the box out here, right there, and put a door on it and oxygen. And let's see how many were here and we'll just make a run for it. Yeah, 45. And look at that. More solar panels. And that little area is clean. We've got a whole bunch over here and we're cleaning this goo fast now. And we also have I think it's the T3 toxic mask. So that helps us to stay in for longer. The only thing we really need to worry about right now is the oxygen. Wait, am I missing a piece somewhere around here? Because it didn't give me that. Oh, I am right there. Didn't give me that little shockwave thing. It still didn't. Alright, so now it gave me this shockwave over here, but I still didn't see it over this side. So it might be hidden somewhere. Oh, never mind, I'm messing around and wasting oxygen now. We'll head up. No, we won't go that way. I don't see anything up there. There's a whole bunch. So fly up onto this platform and clean like crazy. Oh, I'm going to need to build a chest. I forgot about that. There is not much I can do. Can I get up there? It doesn't look like it. No, wait a minute. There's still something missing around here. Yeah, it's definitely not at the top. Nope. Okay, it's clear. We go and top my oxygen off and build a chest so that we can store the goo. Right, goo storage in. And we'll drop all of that off. Yep, and back in we go. Okay, I do see stuff going up this side. So let's tackle this piece next. And this is past the halfway mark now. And I mean, our toxicity is not really increasing. So we are fine. Right, this area is done. Now, the next spot looks like it is over there. Right, let's head up. Ooh, aluminium scrap. There's a lot of good stuff in this area. Wow. Okay, so here it is. Does that mean that the rest is inside or on top? I think we can go through. Okay, and that is that clear. That's not going to work. We need to go up the ladder and up another ladder. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm going to avoid picking anything up. Let's head down. I need to have a bit of water. Doesn't look like there's any way to get up to the roof. Yep, I may... Oh, wait, there it is. No, this was to this level. I see some story elements here as well. Yeah, it looks like we're going to need to tackle this from the outside. And I've flown onto the roof. That's that, and I'm going to run out very quickly and go and top up oxygen. Because we only have 5 left to pick up. Oh, this is... Ah, it's just a regular one. Just a regular storm. And I figure while that's all happening, I'll just put another box in, drop that in, and let's go find those last 5. Okay, I don't see anything around here. Yeah, it looks like we're done on this. There's one more route up there. Oh, there it is. I see it up top. Alright, let's fly up there. Yeah, that could be it. And we are done. Awesome. No more toxicity. And we have... Oh, wow, this is very cool. Like a little model of this place. Amazing. With the beehives up there and the animal stuff. Very cool. Right, what do we have? I need a lot of this stuff. Oh, I can see it already. This place is going to be rich. That's our first mutagen in the game so far. I'm trying not to collect too many flower seeds, honestly. Oh, this place is going to be super rich. And we even got a little bit of osmium. You know, that box is empty. I'm going to run down and toss everything into the vehicle. Yeah. And what I might do is bring my vehicle inside, because the toxic stuff is done now. Right, and that's the last of those. Now, let's drive in, and I'm going to just start on one side and move across. So we'll start with that building up there. Although there's like the cave extends, so let's go and see what's on that side first. And it'll be maybe a little faster if I go on foot with my jetpack. Oh, this is big. And it just keeps going. And this, oh, there we go. There's another building up here. Man. Okay, I'll get to that eventually. Right, back into the building that we were clearing. So there's a chest here. I've got a couple of things I can pick up. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Wait a minute. Oxygen multiplier. Heat multiplier fuse. Fantastic. Look at that. First terra tokens. More mutagen. This spot is so rich. Actually, I don't want that, but maybe the beans. And what is that? We have a spacesuit ballista. Name doesn't sound familiar. Okay, so I've cleaned out... Oh, wait, I do want the lerma seeds. Yep. And then we can continue through the door. And I'm picking up a whole bunch of iron, which will be very useful. Water bottle. There's another water bottle down here. And we just got the orbital information screen. How are we doing on space? Not so good. And we haven't really gone anywhere. But there was nothing else in here. No storage or anything. Yeah, that looks like about it for this side. I haven't been upstairs here yet. Let's go and offload first. This is going to need a couple of trips, I think. Yeah, most definitely. Well, I could use water, so let's drink that. I'll eat some food. And, oh yeah, I need to build a living compartment in here, so it's a bit closer. Maybe I can just get a storage up and running in here as well. So, that and that. Oxygen sorted. Do I have enough for storage? I do. Cool. I'll just drop that off in there. And back we go. I want to get to the top floor of that facility. Wow, this is amazing. They really did a lot of work. These facilities are big. Anyway, how do we get into the upstairs? Oh, there's a... Did I miss a stair? Oh, I did. I walked right underneath it. Right. T3 fertilizer, T3 mutagen. I haven't got what I need to break down servers yet. Ah, look at this. Can I take? No, I can't take these. Not. They are just decorative. Nothing we can take over there. Oh, I see a box and a little box. Oh, autocrafter. Does that mean we would unlock the autocrafter early? Ooh, very cool. Very, very nice indeed. I thought the autocrafter was a progression thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to run over to this building near the rocket. I have a little bit of space left. Box over here. I don't really want those seeds, but I do want all of that. And there's another chest. This place is unreal. Mushroom seeds are always good at this stage. Okay, not anything else that we can do here. Okay, another box. Boy, the good stuff is really rolling in. Well, I can't take any more. So I'm going to head back to base and do something with all of this stuff that I've picked up. A bit of oxygen first. And we can head into the car and head back. There's still a lot to look at in here. In fact, hold on, this storage container. If we get out and just have a look at this. Yeah, this is lootable. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, I want that. Zeolite. That's our first zeolite. Holy cow, this place is going to set us up well. There's so much. Amazing. Okay, back to base then. Right, we are back. I'm going to use resources that I've picked up to expand our heat, pressure, and oxygen. Well, there's not much I can do about oxygen, but heat and pressure certainly can. Man, that's a lot of stuff. We even picked up 2 osmium in there so far, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with myself. I've got too many resources. Look at that. Super alloys are good. I'm going to unlock the blueprint chip that I forgot to do on the other side. What did we get? Oh, yes, the autocrafter. We got an autocrafter already. Actually, that needs osmium, doesn't it? Yeah, there it is. A super alloy rod as well. Oh, that's not too much of a problem. All right, I'm going to go and put another drill down. I think I've got the stuff for it. I do. Double up again. All right, T4 drill. Right there. And then another heater. And I have the explosive powder. All I need are the 3 super alloys. And we can go and put one of those down. Boom. That is quite a boost. Right, give me a second. I'm going to just empty everything out and I'll be right back. Okay, that is it. I think I got so excited I forgot to claim my Terra tokens, so there they are. That was pretty unbelievable. How are we doing over here, by the way? Look at the pressure. Look at the heat. Okay, before I go back, I want to pump up the heat. So, machine optimizer. I will need some sulfur, and I have a fair bit of it. Bit of iridium. Let's go get the explosive powders done. And in here, and 1, 2, they are done. I'll pick up that heat multiplier fuse that I found. That's the one. Might do this twice, actually. Yes. Why not? Let's pump up the oxygen as well. And we've got the seed spreader rocket, so that's going to pump up the oxygen even more. All right, double up. I think that is everything that I need to boost the heat over here. So let's go and put that down. Right, machine optimizer in and heat multiplier done. Now that should affect those machines as well because they do produce heat, so it's in range. Good. And then I'm going to have to figure out a good place to put the one for oxygen because that dome produces a lot of oxygen. These not so much, but they're still useful. So if I can reach all of them, like 5 of them, that will be ideal. I'll put it over here, put that in. Oh, it's not hitting the one I wanted to. Okay, maybe it's just slightly further away than the other things. Let's move it a little closer. Now it works. There we go. And that's a 500% multiplier on the oxygen stuff. So let's go see our numbers now. Oh yeah, that's much better. Oh, the heat has overtaken the pressure. Well, there you go. I don't think anything else is unlocked. No. We are, oh yes, we are getting to the T2 ore extractor. We're also getting, we're far away from nuclear fusion power. Still far away from that. DNA manipulator, really not that important right now. And there is the DNA manipulator, just like that. We are, wow, we're going fast. So before we go back, the seed spreader. I immediately know that I'm going to need a rocket engine, and I will need 2 super alloy. The other stuff I may actually have, I think it's a bacteria, a mutagen, and something else, but let's go and confirm. Right, there it is. Yeah, bacteria, mutagen, and tree bark. Well, we'll have tree bark. There we go. We'll take both of those out. I should take them out more regularly because we do need tree bark for some things. And there you go. Seed spreader rocket, 1000% multiplier on oxygen. And launch. Absolutely brilliant. Let's go and see what that's done for our oxygen. I'm sure it's done a huge amount. Oh yeah, that's a huge increase. Right, and we're going to have a little green storm because we put that rocket up. And we've just unlocked super alloy rods. So the next thing I'm going to do is this mapping screen, because I think it's time to have a look at what the map looks like from above. And I'm just waiting for the map information rocket. And I have everything that I need for this screen. And bear in mind, everything here is temporary, so I'm not making it neat. No satellite link. Okay, that means we need to launch a rocket. Let's see what we need for that one. Probably a couple more compasses, I think. This is the one. It's 1 compass, 2 super alloy, and a rocket. So I just need the compass. That's the compass. I have what I need. Let's head up. Right, tier 1 GPS satellite launch. And there it goes. I just want to see how we're doing on progression, because at some point, zeolite needs to happen. So, yeah, we are almost 80% towards vegetation. So I think it's probably going to happen around then. But our terraformation is flying now. Unbelievable. Alright, let's have a look at what's unlocking when. So we're at 290 on pressure. We need 364. This one far away. This one still very far away. So we need a lot more oxygen. But we'll get the EXO T3 very soon. 1 GTI. And we're getting there very quickly. So I'm having a look at this toxic area information rocket. We're going to have to get it eventually. I have a compass chip already. Mushroom, tungsten rod, plastic rod. I have the rods. And I have the mushroom. And I have the rocket engine. So yeah, let's get that up. Now we haven't unlocked a map chip yet, I don't think. So that's the one we want. What is stopping me? Oh, I actually don't have the compass. It's the compass, picking up the compass that I've got equipped. Now we have the compass. And off to the launch. There we go. So this is going to show us toxicity on the map, no doubt. I don't have a map chip yet, so we won't be able to see it wherever we are just yet. It'll happen. But we can have a look at the map right here. And we can see there's still a toxic area over here. Really? I thought I cleared that. Well, obviously not. Wait, what is this? Well, these places I haven't been to. And they're right next to my base. Okay. I can see everything. I can't zoom out yet. But yeah, I can see lots of places. Let's head over here. And this is this area. Doesn't give you any info if you hover over it. It just tells you if there's a place that's toxic. Okay. So we'll improve that over time. Let's see how we're doing on the bio stuff. So we're at 14 tons. This unlocks at 35. We are not really pushing plant just yet. But I think, yeah, what the heck. Let's head back into that cave. Oh my word, there's a place right up there. I must have looked at it 100 times and I haven't been up there. Huh. Alright, well, there's another spot we can go check out. But first, back to looting. We are back. You know, for a rocket complex, I haven't found any rockets. But we'll continue where we left off. That seems odd. I think it is one that I've seen already. Oh, maybe not. Blueprint chip. Ooh, very nice. We'll take that and that. Wait a minute. Does that mean I haven't seen this one either? Maybe not. And there's one sneakily hidden back here. Oh, we're getting so much super alloy. Actually, I'm not going to take any more seeds. Yeah, this side I've definitely been to. It's this lower end that I haven't. But there's a box over here. I can't get in there. Why is it going dark? No, I'm not dying. Alright, let me remove. I have to take that out if I want to remove this. There's the T3 EXO. That means we've hit 1 GTI. And I can't reach those. so they may not be accessible. Yeah. Ooh, this is a super alloy storm. I hate to miss it. And they're landing all around this container. Ooh, wow. I think I'm going to actually hide from this one. You can see these storms are absolutely intense. Alright, I'm going to offload first. And then that storm should be close to finished by the time I get back. Alright, the sky is clearing. Oh no, there's more of them coming. Alright, well I don't have much food. If I die, I die, you know? Look at all of this. Oh, I've been hit. Food. This was, again, a very, very nice little storm. I managed to get almost a full container. We won't have to worry. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of them over here. We won't have to worry about super alloy for quite a long time. And I am full. Holy cow. And there's more to pick up. No. Alright, I'm going to drop that off and see if I can catch any more before they despawn. My goodness. And they are so clumped together as well. Yeah, I can see they're already starting to despawn. That one's gone. Yep, that is it. They're all gone. Oh, wait. These fell later. Oh. Wow, I'm actually getting a lot. But I think that is it. So what do I get? Oh, good grief, that's a huge amount. Look at that. So I've got everything that's in here, plus what's on me. Yeah, I don't think super alloy is a problem anymore. For now. It does mean that I need to get another chest going. Right, chest built and offload. That's a lot of super alloy. Holy cow. Anyway, I don't have food on me now, so hopefully I'll find some. We still haven't finished checking this place out. This rocket complex is pretty big. And there is nothing we can do with these. I can't even reach that. So, yep, this side is done. I can go up. We'll walk around the outside, clean up anything that we might find. Okay, there's nothing outside, but it does look pretty rich inside. So, aluminium, the gift that keeps on giving this place. Okay, I want the fabric. I don't need the iron. That can stay. And another chest over here, more and more super alloy. And then through here, what do we have? Well, we could take this down, the T2 heater. Was it? Yeah, the T2 heater, but no, we don't really need to. And that is this side done. No blueprint chips. One more look. Nope, that's it. And then we can go through to this building down at the bottom. Right, nothing we can do with those. I think maybe I'll offload first. Oh, we got the T2 ore extractor already. Okay, well, now things are stepping up fast. So now we can step into this place. Something to clean out here. Yep. And we have a chest with more goodies. Do I need more bean seeds? Probably not. Actually, I could use that water now. Oh, I forgot to have oxygen when I went down to the car. I think I should do that. And I've had oxygen. We're back. Look at this. These little models are fantastic. They're really, really good. Ah, message. Planetcrafter briefing. Your mission is to conduct advanced scientific research in order to develop a range of technologies that will enable the terraforming of entire planets by isolated individuals sent independently to these planets. These technologies must be unlocked in a specific order based on the progress made by the colonists in order to ensure their chances of success without unnecessary expense. Although this mission will be very complex to accomplish, you will find everything that you need on this planet, both in terms of equipment and human assistance. Okay, so this is the place where our program was designed. Oh, upstairs we go. And there's a box, and the box has goodies. And another box, more. I don't need water right now, but take it. And those. Okay, around the corner. Yeah, there's a serious lack of blueprint chips. See if there's anything upstairs. Another message. Wait, there's a box. It has goods. What don't I need? I don't need the iron. So we'll take the mushroom rather. Sentinel Corp asked us this morning to begin testing and send a first potential candidate. After conducting a few interviews, we selected a candidate. I'm not going to lie to you, it looks like a suicide mission. I'm confident in our calculations and technology, but there are so many parameters to take into account. We don't know what year these happened in. And outside, yeah, I can't do anything with these boxes. And there's nothing else. Alright, I need oxygen. We still got to check this place out and that place and the place around the corner. And our storage is full again. Gonna grab a piece of... my flippin' inventory is full. I'm gonna grab a piece of silicon and unlock the blueprint chip that we have. Wait, I did find one, didn't I? Where is it? Oh, it must be in the car. Yep, there it is. I'll put some of this stuff away. I think I'm going to take the iron out. Really don't need that much iron. And I'll drop the iron off in here. Right, decode. What do we get? Oh, the T3 agility boots. Lovely. Right, let's just hop into this box quickly. There was a lot of stuff that we could take. I'm going to take most of it. The seeds can stay behind. I do need to get back and have some food though. So let's do that because I am full. You know, I've got so much stuff I don't even know what to do with it. I'm going to try and... Oh, I don't have enough to shrink things down either. Look at that. Aluminium and super alloy. And I've got a box and a half still on the other side of super alloy. Looks like we're going to need storage. So let me whack down some more. Oh, there we go. We have storage. So I'm just going to drop everything that I don't really have space for right now. Right, I'm offloaded and healthy. We are at 1.38 GTI. So yeah, it's flying. It really is. Right, let's see what I missed in this box. Not much. I'll just walk around here and see if there's any more. Yeah, I could break down solar panels, I think, but honestly, I have too much. I have too much aluminium. Right, nothing that I can see around here. Always got to keep your eyes open for those hidden golden chests. You never know. Yep, that's it over on this side. So let's get the vehicle. Actually, I'm going to top up with oxygen and we will head around the corner. Oh, I still haven't been in here. I'll get that on the way back. Have I? I don't think so. Good, we're here. We'll take the stairs up. Or sort of. Anything on the outside? It does not appear that there is. So, ooh, look at all the aluminium scrap. Lucky we've got too much aluminium. We've actually got too much super alloy right now. Coca. Damn, that's good. Water bottle. So this might be the kitchen. There's a gym here. All right, more aluminium, sulfur, super. That's so good. And we have another message. Legal release. I hereby consent to participate in the Planet Crafter program as the first colonist. I certify that I will do everything necessary to terraform the planet on which I land using technologies at my disposal and resources available there. I understand that the conditions of my current sentence have been modified accordingly. Right. Milike is the person. Year unknown. So, oh, there we go. Blueprint chip. Let's grab all of that. And there's more. I don't really need the flour. I do want this. Yep. And there's another message over there. And there's another spacesuit. Okay, I'll need to offload and then come back in. I'm going to go and get some oxygen and decode those 2 chips that I've just picked up. Now, I have checked this place out. What was I thinking? All right, what do we get? Exoskeleton T5. Wow. I don't think I've seen the T4, have I? And blueprint spinning chip T2. Okay. Man, back we go. I'm not going to spend resources on putting a little oxygen hut around here. Not going to be spending that much time in this area. Mushroom. So, this box we've done, that one, read message. They're all making me nervous. I see both sides as equally bad. I'm glad our research center is here, isolated from them all. I'm glad I chose to work on this program, but I would have preferred to work elsewhere, even though I understand now why they decided to make us work here. Alright, so this is like an isolated place. Is there not a level upstairs? Was that it? That was it. Oh wait, I forgot to pick up that spacesuit. There we go. Ballista, actually I've got one of those already. Well, I think we have pretty much cleared this place out. Wait, mushroom. There it is. Get our final oxygen top up. See if there's anything to collect. I'll take all of this back with. I've got space. I don't think there's anywhere else that I haven't checked. Hopefully I haven't missed anything massive. I can't get to the top of that launch platform, so I don't think there's anything up there. And I don't think I've been all the way over on this side. And I see a mushroom. So there it is. I need to drink. And actually I'll just drink that one. Just see if there's anything over here. Nothing underneath. Nothing I can see back here. And that does appear to be the end of the road. Well, good. We are done here. So I'm going to just stop off at this container. And let's see how much space we have. I will empty what I have out. And then we can grab some more super alloy. I have too much super alloy. There's something I never thought I'd say in this playthrough. And I still have some in this box. Yep, with goo. Off we go then. Back home. Oh, do you see what I see? Look at that. We have zeolite on the ground. Yep, that time has come. We're going to have to farm for zeolite. And I'm going to need to put down more storage. Oh, good. I'm pretty much cleared out. We have a whole lot of chests over here with stuff in them. Actually, I can thin that out a little and move that super alloy to here. I've got a full box of super alloy here. I've got another one there. I have another one around the corner over here, almost full. And then I've got that box in the container at that location. So yeah, we're doing good. Anyway, we did unlock some stuff. I believe it was the Exo things. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Exo 3. We are wearing the Exo 2 right now. We'll need that extra place. And then we got the T5 Exo. Okay, so T4 is missing somewhere, but we can get that. So super alloy rod, the first thing to do. I do have one. Good. And then I think it was the uranium rod and 2 of these osmium. Yeah, osmium might be getting tight again. And then we can hop in here and make that. Now we have extra slots. That means that I can start doing the mining chip. If I can remember where I put it. Yeah, there it is. So let's equip that. And that was the T1. I suppose I could do the rest. Anything else new? Oh yeah, the agility boots. I have the T2, so 2 super alloys and an explosive. I picked up explosives and a couple of super alloys. And there we go, T3 agility boots. And I might as well get the mining chip upgrades. So I've got the T1. I have what I need to make the T2, so we'll make that. And now I have what I need for the T3. There it is. And I think that is about it. Well, I could get the pinning chip as well. That would be a bit useful, especially for the rockets. And now I have that one as well. Good. So now I can go to an item I want to build and pin it. And then right click on it to pin it again. Good. Let's see what the cost is on the T2 ore extractor. So it's 3 osmiums, super alloy rod, iridium rod. I feel like we need to do those. And I think I'm going to try and immediately find a spot to mine osmium. And I think I've got an idea of where one is, hopefully. But first, some food and water. Super alloy rod needs 8 of these. So 8 super alloys and 1 aluminium. I'm going to need 2 of those rods. And I can make that super alloy rod there. Perfect. Now I have everything that I need to make a T2 ore extractor. I have food, I have water, I have oxygen. So let's go and see if we can mine osmium, because I think that is going to be a bit of a problem. Although, before I go, hang on, getting distracted again. There was that zeolite. I'm going to go pick that up. Yep, I saw it over here. All right, we've got one, and I think I've got one in a box. But I'm sure we'll find many more lying around. Yeah, there's that. Let's see if we can get the speed upgrade on our vehicle. That's the one. I just need a rocket engine, and I think I have one in the box. Yeah, I do. And there it is. I will go and equip it. And now we should go faster. So, let's see. Oh, it's actually quite a big difference. Yeah, we're flying now. And we'll be going even faster later. Now, someone on my Discord told me that the osmium area is underneath this. Alright, I'm going around to the back of this dome where I originally found the osmium. And I'm going to give it a shot. And I might as well pick up all this tungsten as well. I was so excited about the osmium, I didn't even pick up the tungsten. But let's get this out of the way. Right, that's clear. So, if I take my T2 ore extractor and I put it in over here, and I go here, oh, yes, osmium, good. No, oh boy, yeah, too much, I'm overloaded. But we have an osmium extractor. Yeah, I'm not gonna take those super alloys. They seem to be following me. Maybe I'll regret it later, don't know. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head over to that place where the tree is, that broken tree where we found the other osmium up there, and I'm going to see if maybe there's an osmium spot in there as well. Alright, well, we got away from that crazy super alloy storm. Look at that, it's like bullets out of the sky. So I'm going to need to get me another super alloy rod and some oxygen before I pass on. So super alloy rod made. Just to confirm, I have everything to make the miner. Yep, I do. Yeah, let's take a little drive. Okay, so there are potentially 2 places, and they're right around here. So this was the little spot over here that I found. Was it? Yeah, this was the cave. Okay, so there was osmium in there. If I can get osmium closer to home, let's try it. You never know. Now that we have T2, we'll be able to pick up more items. So what do we got? Oh my gosh, we got zeolite. So this is zeolite. Okay, that's good. I suppose. Anyway, so that happened. We found zeolite. Great. Not osmium, but that's okay. We found an osmium location, So now we have places to pick up zeolite. I feel like this whole place is overall bigger than Prime. Just the size of the structures and the distances that you need to go. I don't know. It feels more. I could be wrong. Anyway, I took an alternate route home, hoping to run into that area. Yeah, let's go there. Well, I suppose I could just quickly pick up this. I need to run back for oxygen briefly, and then we will... Okay, we can go in the water. There are pipes down here. Oh, that's right. The vehicles can go in the water. Forgot about that. Okay, so there's a spot up here. Looks like it has things lying around. So we have a vehicle here firstly, and that has oxygen multiplier and super alloy and aluminium galore. And there's more aluminium, you know, what the heck, I'll take it. Anything going on here? Nope. Yeah, there's some more stuff to be cleaned out. There's a chest in here. More goodies. Great. And there's the air filter. The air filter's here already. Gee whiz. Alright, I'm just having a look around in all the little corners in case I miss a golden thing, but I don't see any. Okay, well, we clear up here. What did we get? We keep getting more goodies. Alright, let's head home. So we've hit 2 GTI. Let's go and see what that does for us. So there's the air filter. I have everything except the methane, and that means that I should build... Actually, I need to look around and see if I can find some more zeolite, because the gas extractor needs 2. But thinking about it, probably best to look in the zeolite area. Maybe we can go and check our storage box. I'm just going to fly out there. I don't need the extra capacity. Yep, and I found some zeolite in here. Probably more. I'll keep my eyes open. Let's see if there's any in our miner. Oh, look at that. A whole bunch. Brilliant. Okay, that's all I need for now, so I'm going to head back. So let's see. We'll pin this recipe so that I can remember it. Makes it a little easier. 3 super alloy and an iridium rod. And then we'll just put that gas extractor right over here. And this will give us, I think, oxygen as well as methane. Not sure about the oxygen at the moment. So I need 2 plastic and osmium and a super alloy. And I'm just waiting for the methane cartridge. It might take a moment. How long does this take? 80 seconds. So it'll be a bit. And the first one out is an oxygen capsule. Ah, lovely. Right, so we have the zeolite. There was something else that needed zeolite. I think it was the beacon. Actually, I can do that. I've just got to replace an osmium and super alloy. Let's get the beacon. And we'll come and plug it into the vehicle. Now we won't lose it so easily. And then I can hop. And then I can just go in here and I can change the color. And that looks pretty good. Close it, and doesn't matter how far away I am, I will see that symbol and I'll know where my vehicle is. Let's see if we've got any luck here. Another oxygen. Jeepers. So while we're waiting for that methane, Autocrafter we've already unlocked, so that would have been the next unlock, but we found a chip for that. We're still far away from the T2 tree spreader. The T1 I think is in the bio tree. We'll have a look at that next. Yeah, we're doing okay on heat. And then 13.3 PA for the T3 ore extractor. I'm not worried about that right now. Way down the line. 35 tons to get to food grower T2. I need to boost biomass. So I'll be doing a bit of that. I was hoping to get some of the base started today, but, you know, obviously things happened. Man, a lot of things happened. And we are flush on resources. Our terraformation is flying. This is just a regular dust storm, right? Yep, it is. Do we have anything? Yep. Methane. Finally. So we can hop in here and go and make ourselves the air filter and equip it. And that will allow us to use oxygen a little slower, and it will reduce as the terraformation improves. So we'll be able to stay out for a little longer, which is just great. Anyway, where are we in terms of this? Purified oceans. We have oceans. Oh, I think I might know where those are. Okay, but we're going to get to purified oceans. We've already passed the vegetation stage. Everything here is looking very good. Obviously, there's going to be some pumping up required. And between episodes, I will go and harvest a whole bunch of osmium from over that side where we put our miner. I'll get zeolite, so we've got a stock of that. Otherwise, we're looking strong. And we will, in the next episode, definitely start on the base. Because now things are getting out of control. We have our little maze of boxes over here. So if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Yeah, we're going to go biggish on the base, pretty much like my previous bases, except I'm going to have outside stuff and maybe some decentralized buildings. Also need a lot more miners. We'll get there eventually, but at least we have everything in stock. Aluminium is still slightly a problem, but we have that solar farm that we could always go and get aluminium from if we need to. We don't have a consistent supply. I haven't found the location. Eventually we'll get the map information rocket that'll tell us more. I don't think we've got that yet. No, we don't. But that'll identify where things are. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find the aluminium. Thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!